Hi everyone, my name is Alex. I'm the CEO of Tubalytics. It is an all-you-need YouTube analytics tool and influencer marketing platform. Today, I'd like to show you how it works in detail. This is part 3 of the Tubalytics overview. We are going to review the My Channels module and the channel page view. To get know about the analytics module, please watch part 1 of this video tutorial. To learn more about the tools module, please watch part 2. While working with channel tops, we can add some channels to favorites lists. For example, we can go to the Analytics top and use custom filters to show only channels that have good audience ratings, A and B, and no less than 2 stars, comment rate and like rate. Below, we see channels that fit our base requirements. Also, for example, we want to set some parameters in general filters. We would like to display channels with audiences of teens and young people, and we want to focus on women, so we set the filter gender ratio to 70%. Finally, we'd like to work only with influencers, so we tick the corresponding checkbox. And one more thing, we are going to set category filter, for example, Howto and Style. So here it is, we see channels that are potentially suitable for our marketing campaign. And we are consistently adding the first 5 channels to our favorites list, one by one. And then we go to My Channels module. Here we can see the list of our favorite channels. In the left pane, we see the channels icon as well as the total number of subscribers, average views per video, and the channel's country. We can select a channel to display more detailed info. For example, we click on this element and we see the main metrics that we could observe on this channel's page. Please look at the top of the pane. We see the link show similar channels. It is a very useful feature that allows us to view the list of channels that look like this one and add them to your favorites as well. Okay, let's get down to channel details. Here we see an email of the channel owner. We can use it to contact him directly. We display emails for most channels, but not all of them leave their emails on YouTube. So don't be surprised if you don't see the email here. Below, we see some fields where we can insert some information and save it. We can also add a custom field, name it, and enter some value. For example, we can insert the Skype name of an influencer. At the bottom, we see a notes section where we can add notes with rich text and add some files like a PDF presentation for the channel. These notes are sorted by date and you see newer notes at the top. Okay, I think it's all clear here. Let's look at the left pane again. Here we can create a new list and add some channels to it. It is needed when a marketer or an agency wants to store all the channels in a separate list for a certain client, for example, for a certain campaign. Let's create a new list and add some channels there. You see that it is very convenient to work this way with your favorites. Next, we'll go to a channel page to see what's inside. On the main information tab, you see the most important metrics for this channel. At the top, there are some elements: influencer tag, his email, a view on YouTube link, and add to my channels button, and a category label. Below, we can see the main channel country. There can be more than one in this checkbox. Endorsement and integration cost for a promo video on this channel. Video trending probability in this country. and 3 key audience metrics: all rates, like rate, and the comment rate. To get more information about these metrics, please watch part 1 of this tutorial. The next row comprises demographic metrics, 3 main audience countries, as well as estimated audience age and gender. We collect this data by analyzing channel commenters, their avatars, and social profiles. You can be sure that this data is accurate because we always compare results of our algorithms with real data that we obtain from bloggers. Below the demographics, you see different metrics that are easy to understand. Please notice that we could display many more metrics, but we decided to show you only the important ones. Okay, let's go to channel details. Here we see some additional data that can help us get more information about channel, like the estimated gender and age of the influencer, along with his audience's interests and topic categories to help us understand his focus on YouTube. Social links below are also very important. You may find out whether this blogger has an influence or on social networks and follow the links. We also see some numbers about his video mentions in Facebook and Twitter. The next tab is Dynamic View. Here we see all the aggregated metrics from dynamic and tracking tops, which was described in part 1 of this tutorial. Okay, we'll go to the marketer tips now. It is our know-how, an exciting feature that helps marketers get exhaustive details about channel specifics. For example, we see that this channel is led by an influencer, has high social impact, an international audience, and has released promotional content, and some more. We have tens of recommendations, and some of them apply to their particular channel. Let's go to the Related Channels tab now. Here we see the list of channels that are added to Tubalytics, and they look similar to the selected channel in terms of YouTube recommendations. The next tab is Videos. Here we see the most important videos on this channel. Promoted, most liked, most viewed, and featured. This allows us to estimate the channel's content. Finally, we'll go to the Graphics tab. The most important chart in views per video, average and median. It allows us to estimate how many views the next video will get. The next graphs are daily views, daily subscribers, total views, and total subscribers. It is not necessary to explain them. So that is all for part 3 and for the whole tutorial. Thank you for watching. Please visit Tubalytics and explore all the features by yourself. Have a good time. Bye.